for 5 after 16.5 overs. Of course, that's in today's Hero CPL game. Now, Dwayne Smith, batting at the top, he had made it 20 from 23. As the Tridents continue to lose wickets steadily, Tambree's Shami has so far taken 4 for 10. However, we will continue to bring coverage of this game tape delayed on CBC TV 8 after the news. And CBC Sports will have full highlights in tomorrow's sportscast. Alexandra have taken first innings lead over host Leicester Vaughan on day 1 of the third series of matches in the Lyme Under-15 cricket tournament. Leicester Vaughan batted first and could only muster 80 for 6 from 26 overs, with Renako Belgrave taking 4 for 32. Shane Jones was there and filed this report.
Leicester Vaughan being sent in, lost an early one. Kyle Blackett beaten and bowled by Baggio Worrell for a duck, 4 for 1. Jakai Codrington was there and got this one away fine to the boundary, 4 of Sachin Clark. But he soon had to go, playing across this full one from Rakeem Headley. Didn't want to go, but had to for 6. LVS 19 for 2. The new batsman was Amari Loki, and he squirted Deshaun Top into the fence. 4 welcome runs, 26 for 2. But his stay was short-lived, bowled by Renako Belgrave for 8, 30 for 3 the score. And the wickets continue to tumble. Stephon Blackett cleaned up by Belgrave for 7. Jaconi Holder, the new man in, gets one short and smashes it to the fence. Holder on the go again, clears the front leg, massive 6. Taking a liking to Belgrave, full on the pads and whipped away for 4. But his innings came to an end. Huge swing and stumped for 26. Belgrave getting his man. Tyreek Holder on the move now, dragged through the onside and all the way for 4. But he too was stumped off Belgrave. He made 15, and at lunch, LVS had reached 80 for 6. Shane Jones, CBC Sports.
And Alexandra, in reply, made 150 for 2 of their 26. Deshaun Toppin was unbeaten on 58, and Nico Blackman also unbeaten on 49. Meanwhile, at Messiah Street, Milo Lodge have first innings points over KFC Ellerslie. Scores: Lodge 136 in 27 overs, with Reniko Aline top scoring with 41, and Ellerslie 80 for 8 in their 27. Zachary Nichols 4 for 14, and Delon Prescott 4 for 18. And at Aline, St. George 106 for 6, Aline 169 for 6, Shaquan Glasgow, he made 79. Meanwhile, the 2015 Garfield Sobers International Schools Cricket Tournament bowled off today. Maurice Greenidge, chairman of the organizing committee, spoke to the media about this year's competition.
In this, the 29th staging of our tournament, we are poised to welcome 8 teams from overseas, 5 countries within the Caribbean and beyond. The organizing committee remains committed to facilitating all participating teams in an environment characterized by discipline, personal development, and of course, fun. It will commence once more with the gala opening ceremony, and this continues to be a celebration of friendship where the participants get to rub shoulders with many cricket legends, including our esteemed patron Sir Gary Sober.
Well, Greenidge also noted that the tournament is set to be an exciting 9 days of competition.
Our opening ceremony is going to be followed by 9 competition days, culminating with the final and presentation ceremony is always, whenever possible, held at Kensington Oval. One of the most recent additions to the roster of events in the tournament has been the Day with the Legends. This is very important because players, both local and overseas, are always looking for opportunities to rub shoulders with the greats. And I think that Barbados and now Antigua following. Barbados is the first of the Caribbean countries to really celebrate our legends and our icons in such a way, and government has afforded them, invested in them, this wonderful facility, which is historic in its own right.
Switching for sports to football now, the BDF Sports Program and Rendezvous will contest the final of the Banks Champions Cup this coming Sunday. Now, that's what it has come down to after the semi-finals last night at the Wildy AstroTurf. In one semi, the BDS Sports Program and UWI Blackbird seems as if they were heading to extra time when a soldier was brought down just outside the area in the 90th minute. The resulting direct free kick taken by Rashad Jilts finally fooled the UE custodian, leaving him flat-footed with little reaction. And the ball bent away to his left and into the goal. With only stoppage time remaining, BDF held on for the 1-0 victory and a place in the final. Well, there was no such drama in the other semi-final when the league leaders Rendezvous defeated second-place Weymouth Wales 4-1 to book their spot at the Big Dance this coming weekend. That final is set for July 12th at 8 p.m. at the Wildy AstroTurf. Staying with football, the United States are the undisputed queens of world football. Last night, they won the FIFA Women's World Cup final against the defending champions Japan to add their world title to their Olympic crown.
In echoes of Germany's thrashing of Brazil at last year's Men's World Cup, this match was over midway through the first half. Carly Lloyd opened the scoring as early as the 3rd minute, and the talented American midfielder soon doubled her country's lead. Both of those goals coming from well-worked set-piece moves, sending the mainly American crowd wild. And after a 3rd goal from Lauren Holiday, Lloyd made history by becoming the first player to hit a hat-trick in the Women's World Cup. This astonishing lob from near the halfway line that caught Japan's keeper completely